And welcome to Students of Gaming. Professor Twain here. We're going to play some Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
New game.
Yes. Yeah. KY's on the sticks. Tone will be assisting me, as we have recently completed this game as a duo. There is Rita Repulsa. She...
Is that her last name?
Truly repulsive.
Yes.
Rita Repulsa? I didn't know that.
Quite large in that... okay, so you can pick any of the basic 5 Rangers. No Tommy, sorry. He's always the best. You have the yellow Asian, the blue nerd, the red jock, the pink fine girl, and the not-so-black Ranger, even though he's clearly black in the show.
I like his pants.
His pants are awesome. He's the coolest not Ranger in his normal form.
Mm-hmm. From what I remember, I like Billy's combo when he's a Ranger.
Yeah, Billy's little staff thing or whatever.
If you pick Billy, you are trash. Why would, out of all 5 of those? Oh, you are horrible.
It's funny, sir? It's funny. That's exactly what Tone told me when we played together.
I don't care what his combo is.
That's fine.
4 far better options than Billy. Look at this dude in his weak-ass overalls.
His punching is actually quite humorous.
I don't care. Look how skinny those arms are. He is not a Power Ranger.
Hey, he learns how to fight later. He's the underdog story. We all need an underdog.
Yeah, exactly.
We can root for. Not just, oh man, we're super fit acrobats like the other 4 are, like, immediately as the series starts. And in Kimberly's case, a gymnast, which, yes. Just
yeah, we all know what that means. So,
yeah.
Who was your favorite Power Ranger, Professor Twain?
Well, Tommy, Green Ranger, the gold armor, Green's awesome. He had the dragon helmet. His Zord was awesome. Tommy's just super cool in general.
I can't disagree with you.
But if we go with the original 5,
no, I'm not. I was going with just anybody.
I mean, if it's original 5, it's Kimberly because she's fine, and bow and arrow, girl that can use bow and arrow, man, pretty excellent. Kind of weak that she had a skirt, though.
I mean, I was basic. I liked the Red Ranger, but actually, I mean, then the Green Ranger came around Tommy, and that kind of trumped everybody. But
and then Tommy showed you that a leader can actually have charisma instead of being basic ass dude.
Yeah.
So we're all in agreement then. Tommy was
second to that. What was the Black Ranger's name? Zach. Yeah, I liked him. Because Billy was nerdy, and back then I didn't do the whole nerdiness.
Well, and Zach, whenever there was a fight, he'd just be in the background dancing and shit.
Which is pretty funny. Okay, so you'll get a peek at the boss, and then you will enter morphing mode.
What a tool bag!
Which
it's morphin' time.
Okay, I understand that Billy got a lot better with his martial arts, as a normal person, but it was still weird that he would morph, and all of a sudden he knew how to fight. You'd think there'd still be a learning curve there for him. I know it's supposed to make them stronger, but does it give them skill as well? I guess I was confused about that.
I don't know. I wasn't really I don't
as a child.
Well, I don't know. I didn't know. I wasn't a big fan when I was a kid, so I watched it a little bit, but I don't know all the backstory. So what is it? Alpha and Zordon. They chose these 5.
Yes.
Or what?
Yes,
and they gave him these. What are those circles?
Power coins? That wasn't coins. Press start for a second. And we're back. Sorry, we had a dog malfunction upstairs. So that's a bomb. I think you activate the bomb with X.
And that pretty much just wrecks everything on screen.
Yeah.
Can you have more than one bomb? Because he already had one before he picked that up.
I don't think you can.
So you might as well, if next time you see one of those pickups, you might as well just use your bomb, right?
Yeah, I don't remember ever being able to stack them because there's no number. It just says whether you have a bomb or not.
But you probably want to save it for the boss, right?
Yeah, because it'll hit the boss 5 or 6 times. Might even be more than that. Whereas everything else, it just kind of kills instantly, but it's still very effective against the boss. Any boss.
Anything you want to tell us about this boss he's about to face?
Okay, so he has a sword. He has a skeleton who has a hat and a cloak or a cape. I guess it's more of a cape. He will try to stab you because he has a sword. One interesting thing about this game is that you get the full health bar and then a little bit extra depending on what the color of the bar is. You can get to more of a blue shade. That means that you have a bit more to go before it actually starts going down. But the boss has 3 separate
phases.
Yeah, I was gonna say forms is the wrong word. Phases is correct.
Forms is fine.
Well, because it's not. He's not really alter. I guess he is alter. He's altering his form, but only because he has to.
The I don't have a body form.
Yes, that's one of the forms. The wow, you fucked me up form. But instead of them getting like more difficult over time, it just gets easier. So he has a when he rears back like that, obviously he's gonna jab. He has a I think he has a counter to second form, but I might be wrong.
Oh, that's your bomb.
Yeah, it'll show your dino and then your elements, which I guess is ice.
I didn't realize Power Rangers all have different elements.
I think it was implied, but I don't ever remember it being like prevalent in the show. Like I guess Red Ranger would be fire.
Okay.
Black Ranger was rock, like earth.
Okay,
so
we're gonna run out of elements here.
Yeah, no. The Yellow Ranger could be lightning, but I think it is lightning.
Lightning?
Yeah.
So is that like water or is that earth?
What?
Lightning.
It's just lightning. Could be an element.
I guess.
And then Pink Ranger's I don't know.
To get fucked up.
Wind? Pterodactyl, wind,
Air?
I guess.
Air?
Yeah.
I remember the skull was
So he's very easy to dodge, just have to be able to hit him. He's very limited in what he can do. He can shoot 1 fireball.
That's pretty good for somebody without
yeah, it is.
Without a body. And that hat is pretty pimpin'.
It is. It's awesome that he manages to keep the hat on despite everything that happens.
His whole body from the neck down, but he kept his hat on.
Like, he didn't need the feather, but he knew. This was the right decision.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to be so mad if he got there. Very nicely done.
All right.
Is your health replenished on the next board?
It does.
All right. Well,
first password.
First stage clear.
3487.
Excellent.
So the second level, I honestly don't remember what the setting is.
It's more of a platformer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, because you're going to have to go up at some point.
So let's, just for variety's sake.
I just want to try. I was going to say, I want to try somebody else.
Yeah, okay.
Should use somebody a bit more athletic.
I'm giving you eyes right now.
Eyes. Please. Let's
choose the guy with the excellent pants.
Hammer pants, if you will.
Yes. So I was going to say this earlier. Do you guys know why...
oh, he's fast, too.
Yeah, he is. I mean, his attacks have range because he can stretch out. Woo. Unlike the other Rangers.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because of his dancing abilities. Because he's black. That's the joke. I assume.
If you will.
Yeah, if you will. Do you guys know why Kimberly had a skirt and no one else did?
Because she was a girl? I know.
Well, why the Yellow Ranger didn't have one?
Right.
I know. That's why I said I know.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Is she a slut?
No. The first season of the Power Rangers, all of the fight scenes were just straight up ripped from Super Sentai, the Japanese version. They didn't shoot any new scenes for that. And in that version, there was only one girl, and the girl was pink.
So in that version, the Yellow Ranger's a dude?
Yes.
Interesting.
So they wanted to add another girl for diversity's sake, still making it the Yellow Ranger for Asian. Not the best idea, but they still added another girl, which was pretty cool. But they had to deal with the fact that the Yellow Ranger didn't have a skirt, because the Yellow Ranger in Japan was a dude. So that's why the Pink Ranger had a skirt and the Yellow Ranger did not. In this game, none of them have skirts. They're all super buff palette swaps of each other.
That's funny.
I'm telling you, man, once you pick Kimberly or Trini and you go into the fucking Ranger mode, you're like, oh, okay. That's interesting. He does have the best throw, too, because he's lifting his legs
Yeah, I
off
was
the
going to say
ground.
he leaves the ground entirely.
That actually seems poor.
I wonder if they palette swapped like from an Aladdin game for this character. It's not just the pants; he's got the
He's
same.
got the vest.
He's got the vest.
It's actually been a long time since I played the Aladdin game for Super Nintendo, so I don't remember what Aladdin was like in that game.
Why like that? They just changed the colors of the vest and the shirt. Maybe that's why he's that skin tone too.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. More of an Arabic as opposed to an African American. Also, does not have a flat top. Much
yeah,
to my dismay.
sort of a mushroom top, if you will.
Yeah.
Which actually would have been his hairstyle like 2 years, 3 years after the first season. But I mean, this is about the first season here because we don't have
we got
Tommy.
the pig here, yeah, with the fucking rake.
So his whole thing is that he'll teleport a lot when you fight him.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
annoying.
remember that.
It's annoying, but he's not particularly... There's like one specific platform that I like to sit on, or stand on, I guess. Makes it a little easier.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
He had an
I like
axe.
his axe too, yeah. Beastie.
Which he could also turn into a gun.
Could he?
Yeah. On the bottom of it, I think, was a... Because remember when they'd combine their weapons?
Oh,
They didn't do it all that often, but every once in a while they'd do it.
Didn't they just make a big ass sword?
No, it was the bow and arrow with the mastodon axe underneath. I don't know where the fuck the daggers were, and the sword went on top, and I don't know where Billy's trident went either. But anyways, they put it all, like, they just stack it on top of each other, and then he'd shoot it, and it'd come out of the barrel that was on the axe.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
Every once in a while, they just got lazy, or Rita got lazy and didn't feel like making a monster grow, so they just destroyed it that way.
Which was always weird.
Why not just do it right away?
Yeah, I mean, okay, that, and then for the Rangers, why did they wait to to do that and then combine their respective what are those Transformers?
Yeah, right away, instead of like trying to fight it with individual fucking Saber-Tooth Tiger wasn't doing anything.
Right.
Just get slashed with a sword.
And then
Because it's a sword.
turn it into a Megatron or whatever
Well,
the fuck that thing is.
I kind of get it from their perspective.
They
want
to add an extra 8 minutes on the show.
Right. But I mean, from the Power Rangers perspective, you want to try to reduce as much collateral damage as possible, and they were like always in the city. Why
That's
people
true.
still live there?
I know.
It's beyond me.
What was the name of that city? Like Pleasant.
Oh, I can't remember. It was something like that, though. Angel Grove.
Angel Grove.
Yep, Angel Grove. Yeah.
That was a big city.
It was a big city, and it was constantly getting destroyed. The taxes must have been astronomical. Power Ranger tax.
I'm surprised that people didn't hate the fucking Power Rangers after a while.
Yeah, I would resent them because they're only coming down to destroy this particular place because of the Rangers. Otherwise, Rita could have went to a fucking different place at some point and been like, "All right, well, it failed here, but whatever."
Yeah.
I mean, you could. I think it disappears if you.
There was
I'm like
nowhere else
super
to go.
blue, so.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Make you.
Yeah, this is the checkpoint. So speaking of Rita, Tone and I have an ongoing debate, and you can feel free to comment below.
I don't know if it's a debate.
Call which one of us are crazy. In regards to Rita Repulsa's attractiveness level, played by Barbara Goodson, who's also a voice
I'm not
actress.
saying that she's unattractive. I just never looked at her that way.
Rats.
Before.
Just take it. Which, yeah, because I mean, like, as a kid, you're supposed to see her as a villain. Her hair is awful. It is. It really is.
Well, she's wearing that giant. Isn't there like
You're
a
gonna have to
hood?
jump off the.
She's wearing a
Yeah.
hood or something, right?
Oh, the thing around her neck? I don't know what you'd call that. But yeah, she has that gigantic thing around, like, you can't see her body at all. But her face,
It's acceptable.
I think her face
you
is...
what?
I think her face is pretty attractive.
She's got a pretty face. I just never.
Her body didn't seem like it was anything awful.
KY, do you want to weigh in on this?
I mean, it's been a while since I watched the show, so it's hard to say. But from what I remember, no, she's definitely not bad.
Well, all right. Well, Future's Twain put up a picture. You can be the judge.
And in
there you go.
In proper modern day attire, I think that she would be
proper modern day attire.
What do you mean? This is like '94.
For instance,
non-alien attire.
Yeah, not a nasty looking like ornate gown.
What should you be wearing?
Yoga pants and a hoodie or something like that. I mean, that should be
yoga
cute,
pants.
You know? What's wrong with yoga pants?
No, they're excellent.
Yoga pants does improve a lot of people.
I would go as far as to say is the yoga pants can almost always improve the look. Even if you're unattractive, you put on some yogurt pants. Yeah, yoga pants. Yogurt pants would be delicious, especially if they're Greek yogurt pants. But you could put on yoga pants and be a bit more attractive.
A bit? Considerably. Yoga pants were a great invention. Thank God for...
Well, thank God for yoga, for arising the need of yoga pants.
Well, for making
Or maybe thank Shiva?
Oh. Is that...
Just kidding.
Is that where yoga originates from? I actually have no idea.
I think so. Don't quote me on that.
Future Twain, if he's wrong, quote him on that.
And make me feel bad for it.
I'm sorry. Your ego would be so destroyed.
Hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know,
I had no idea at all, so...
you can take some blows.
I tend to let my shame hang low, so...
Get that.
I didn't even get hit at all.
Yeah, you've been balling.
I think you can be bluer.
Nope.
Holy shit!
Purple.
It's been a long time since I've seen
so
the purple bar.
Purple.
So, like, the middle bars or platforms are where I like to be for him.
Nice.
And by middle, I mean the ones to your left or right, but that's working too.
Yeah.
Well, what a fucking moron. Let me try it again. He'll never suspect that I do it the same place 3 times.
If Rita was so fine, why the fuck was she dating Zed? That dude was hideous.
Gotta love power, man. That dude is a brain.
You can see his fucking brains.
That dude is a brain. He must have been super smart. Except for he wasn't.
But he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
Dumb. So it was all about the power?
Yeah. It's kind of partly why I find Rita attractive.
Because she likes power?
I love a woman with power, man.
She didn't have no power. She over those putties.
You can say what you want about the Power Rangers always destroying her monsters, but the fact that she could summon up monsters and create them and make them grow, and she could electrocute things with her staff, that's power.
Okay, so...
I don't know any women that could do that.
Your attraction to Rita really has nothing to do with...
Oh no, her face is still pretty attractive. I mean, Barbara Goodson's kind of long in the tooth these days, but back then...
Barbara Goodson, that's the actress?
Yeah.
I need to look her up. What else is she in?
She did a lot of voice acting after that. For video games and stuff. Nice. Well placed.
Get fucked.
Actually, in our Musashi playthrough, Musashi's played by Mona Marshall, who does the voice for Sheila Brovslavsky in South Park. But they also have Barbara Goodson in there as his rival, and okay, well, we'll get to this. But when they talk to each other, you're like, is that the same person? Because they have very similar
get fucked,
voices.
dude, get fucked.
Nicely done.
Well, there we go. That's it for the second board of Power Rangers.
Alright.
Alright, well, hope everybody's excited about this playthrough as I am. KY's kicking some butt so far.
I'm excited.
Alright, so until next time, class dismissed.